You know, to be honest, when I moved to this area, the last thing I thought I would find was God. Like, I figured I was coming into like one of the biggest cities in the world. But I moved here, started coming to church at Hoboken Grace, and since then my life has done like a 360. Before coming to Hoboken Grace, I really thought of God as somebody who was kind of out of my reach, and something that I was gonna have to work to really have a relationship with. But coming to Hoboken Grace made me realize more that God was pursuing me, and that it was all I had to do was kind of ask. Like, I guess is the way to say it. I just had to look for it. I just had to kind of start talking to Him again. And it's really changed my view as far as I think of God more now as a father and a friend than, on a pedestal, if you will. I feel like now I wake up with more of a purpose. Like before, I didn't really know why. Like I woke up every day and went to work and got my paycheck and came home. Now I kind of have a reason to get up. So, I work at a restaurant, so we have plenty of guests who come in every day that, I can be intentional with them and with my team members and really invest in them, instead of just coming into work and telling people to go do some work. I can come in, ask about their family, ask how they've been doing outside of work. Those are the people that God put in my path, so why not be intentional with them? So a couple months back, I remember Anthony having a sermon on baptism, and he got talking about it. I always thought of baptism as something that, like, you kind of had to have your ducks in a line before you got baptized. I remember him talking about it and saying, that wasn't the case. He specifically brought that up, and it kind of, I kind of started getting that nudge that you get. I feel like I felt like God was nudging me at that time. That's like, hey, maybe this is something you need to do, and I started thinking about it. And then it was like every Sunday that there was a baptism, that nudge kept coming up again, kept coming up again. So in dinner group, we had a list of next steps a couple months ago, and my next step was baptism. And then we brought it up again recently, not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago, to see how we were doing with our next steps. And I just said, stop right there because I'm ready to take a step baptism. And everybody was excited, and now I'm really ready to show the world that this is what I want to do.